Lions TV, full time from a cold, wet and miserable Blackburn petrol garage, where it finished Blackburn Rovers 4, Millwall 1. Come on, Dad.
Well, listen, you obviously self-sobered up from last week. Bit of a shell shock there, really, shell shock mission, but we was, again, Bipolar Millwall, I keep saying it all throughout the season, get 3 great results on the bounce and then come here today with a load of expectations to win the game, maybe even take away a point, something like that. But from the first couple of minutes, especially when we see that the reserve keeper in, we've got no Liam Roberts, we've got no Jensen, and they've got the third choice keeper. You knew straight away then ain't going to be our day sort of thing, because they was peppering his goal all the time, from distance, headers. In the first 5 minutes, we could have been 2-0 down, yeah? And then the warning signs were there. They ain't going to be a good day, and then they obviously went 1-0 up. They was winning the headers all the time against our defence. It was shocking, absolutely shocking. Then we get the equaliser, Ibrahimovic, maybe against the runner player, I don't know. And then we're just celebrating, and they come up and get the second one, make it 2-1. And then I just knew start the second half, they were sort of more up for it, their balance, their composure, their speed. They had a little triangle going on the right-hand side of the pitch, left-hand side of the first one, and they was mullering us, absolutely mullering us. Yeah. And I think, to be fair, I think we done nothing second half, didn't do much in the first half, nothing second half. Didn't have no shot on goal apart from a wayward header from Coburn. And we was basically battered. I mean, properly battered. The players, I don't know, you couldn't recognise them players today. Yeah. The defence was out of sorts. Obviously, I think maybe a bit fragile because of the goalkeeper crisis. But we was completely not at the races, completely battered. Is it game over? I don't know. I'm a sort of bit of an optimist. You know what I'm like. Is it game over? I say yeah, but a little bit of hope there. But totally outclassed. And we do it against teams that are on really bad runs of form, like Plymouth 5-1 today 4-1. It could have been 7 or 8-1 to be fair, because we offered up absolutely jack shite, right? Yeah. But made the long journey up, left at 8. We got down here about 1:45, so 5.5 hour journey. And now we've got sort of like, I thought, like, we've got to make the video. When I lose, we always do. Do you know what I mean? So it's a sobering report today. Back down to earth, as they say. Very disappointed, but am I surprised? I've been following stuff for a long time. No, I'm not surprised. I am shocked. I am shocked at the way, the mean of we got defeated. But hey, that's Millwall. That's Millwall. And got Connor here today. The 2 boys are missing. They've got dates today. But anyway, we'll always do the videos, win or lose, tidings or we win. But right, Connor, up to you, mate.
I know it might sound like I'm going a little bit overboard here, but I feel like the players need to hang their heads in shame after that one. Because after last week's performance, it's typical of what we always say, it's the bipolar Millwall way. It's like we have that, put in that performance and that shift last week and that fight and that energy, and then today is just completely lacklustre. Like, I felt like there was nothing in attack. The midfield was non-existent. Defence just got run riot. And Ryan Leonard, personally, I love him as a player at Millwall, but I feel like that's one of his worst performances I've seen. And echoing what Dad said about the keeper coming in, I sort of do feel sorry for the young keeper to come in. And I just feel like he's just been thrown right into the gauntlet by our back four there, because within the first 5 minutes, like my dad said, they've won 2 clear headers within like the 6-yard box. We could have been 2-0 down in the first 5 minutes. And I just felt like in the second half, like Dad said, with the first half wasn't so good, but in the second half, I just feel like it was 11 men out there who have never played football with each other before in my life.
Yes.
And they just didn't. He made some substitutions. I thought his substitutions were a little bit peculiar. Added nothing to the game, didn't change the game whatsoever. I don't think we had a shot on target at all in the second half. Maybe Maku, I think Maku at the end, but other than that, it's a complete lacklustre performance. I just feel like there was a complete lack of fight, complete lack of togetherness as well. And do you know what it is? As soon as we conceded that 3rd goal, I just feel like it happens every single time. When we concede a third goal, the body language of the players is just completely awful. You just need one player or even the manager to just grab the game by the scruff of the neck and like. There was no leader. I feel like there's no leader on the pitch there today to say, come on boys, like, let's get ourselves out of the shit here. It was, no leader, lack of togetherness, and I just feel like it's a dreadful performance. Obviously, fair play to Blackburn. You know, like my dad said, they run us ragged that second half, and we could have been 6 or 7-1 down.
Cricket score there.
Yeah. And but we made them look good through the way we played. There was I can't remember us stringing 2 or 3 passes together in this match. And yeah, like I say, I feel like the boys need to take this one on the chin. And this was a real opportunity here. I feel like a real opportunity to actually have a go and like give ourselves something to fight for these last 3 games. And I know like Dad's a little bit hopeful, thinking, oh yeah, we're still in with a shot. But I feel like this was the game that was there. This was a game there for the taking. It was a completely out of form Blackburn team, and we've come here and performed like that. Like I say, the players got to hang your heads in shame, and you need to look at each other and say you need to look at each other, and especially when you go 3-1 down in games, like 2 goals, you need to get your heads up, boys, because not one of you's even like was there to motivate the team whatsoever. We need a captain, we needed a leader, and not one of you's like led the team. Even like we're going 3-1 down, you think, come on boys, this is a team who are in shit. They're out of form for a reason. They're not great, and we've come here and let's take them. And we've come here and we let ourselves down. We've let ourselves down. We're putting a performance like that, and that's all I've got to say about it now. So it's
we've got 2 boys waiting.
2 lads waiting in the car to go home. We're holding them up now. We're standing out here in the miserable rain.
It's pissing down the rain.
Yeah.
Listen again.
Another 5-hour journey
on Monday. So long journey home for us. No Chinese, as you know, but we'll be here on Monday when we come.
We'll be there on Monday.
And what's our last word?
Come on, you Lions.